with a USP, I think that if you're going to be successful, you've got to incorporate your USP really across the board. It's not just in this one little proposal deck that we have that we share with
Right.
people on sales calls. It's got to be incorporated into your team. Everyone on the team has to know it, right? How are you incorporating built for partnerships across the board at CrewXP?
Our monthly all staff meetings, we talk about who we are, who our customer is, who are ideal customers. It's big exhibit houses that use us for overflow. It's small and mid-size that don't have back rooms and inventory, and maybe they're in secondary markets, but they want to be competitive and serve clients in the major markets like, Vegas and Miami and Atlanta and Orlando. And it's experiential agencies that all they do is strategic and creative, and they don't build anything. And we've always had a relationship with that audience. So once you know, so I'm we're constantly communicating. The other thing that we're doing, Khalil, is we have sort of an internal language of, you know we have key account partners, we have growth partners, we have what we call foundation partners. There's criteria for each one, but the staff here, even the pull and prep teams on the floor, if they hear a name and they go, "Oh, these guys are, that's a growth partner," they know. Well, what does that mean? It means they're growing with us in high double digits every year. Something has happened where there's been a breakthrough in the relationship. Maybe they're not using us just for labor help anymore. Maybe they're having us do turnkey builds for them. Maybe they're using us in new cities. Maybe they've discovered us as doing some small general contracting work, which we do, or brand activations, right? We talked about that. That's really just, that's like an event, a customer event that's not happening in the trade show space, but it's a lot of the same components. Anyway, I find talking to the staff, visually showing them the successes of the projects. When they see us out at Art Basel, one of the biggest art shows in the world, on the beach in Miami, and Jacob Dylan and the Wallflowers is playing on a stage we built in front of 50 feet of aluminum frame walls that we provided. They go, "Oh my God, check that out!" Right? We did that, and you go, "Yeah, well, this is." They feel great about it. So, we find it, making sure they understand and seeing what it is we do. We just talk about it a lot. That's helped internalize this group going, we're really part of something special or different. They're proud, and they go home and talk about it. It's the big joke, and I know our listeners will get this. Those of us who've been in this industry for decades, our families still don't understand what we do. My daughter goes, "He kind of builds, did you ever play with Legos when you were a kid? Like, they're big Legos, and there's like erector sets, and so your dad's in construction?" No, he's not really in that. Yeah, he kind of is. Well, where he's in Vegas a lot. He is. He's in. What's he do in Vegas? Well, there's, like, what trade show is? Yeah, there's trade shows. Anyway, they just dance around, and show pictures, video, tell the story. Make sure your loved ones and your coworkers can brag about what you do, because it is such a cool industry. And if you're listening to this, I know you're in the industry and you get it, and you know that. And you're laughing because it's a struggle to communicate to other people what we do sometimes.